my last and final college series. In today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all freshman advice from a college graduate perspective. So let's get started. Last time I did a freshman advice video, I think I was either a junior or a sophomore in college. I did not know everything, a slew of things I had to learn before I graduated. So let me tell y'all, it is okay to be a thought pocket. There's a lot of people that they're in relationships with their significant other when they are in high school. I mean, sometimes it works. I have a good friend and she ended up marrying her high school sweetheart. I would say that if you're not in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, break up with them and go have fun. I'm not saying to like go, have coitus with every single man, every single woman that you meet. You can do whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you use protection. I was a thought pocket in college. you know. Saying to have sex with everybody, go on dates, hang out with people. It's okay to date. Just date everybody because you'll be able to see what you like and what you don't like. 2, find a hobby or a livelihood. I started making YouTube videos my second semester of my freshman year of college, which was 2018, and I've been loving it ever since. If you're kind of thinking about doing something, try all the things and just find you something to do, because I'm not gonna lie, that one thing can be your sanity. College will chew you up and spit you out, but if you have that one thing, that one constant that you enjoy doing, it could mean the world in your darkest moments. Number 3, workout. I'm not meaning that you have to go to the gym, but if you just take a 40-minute walk, an hour walk every day, then do that. Just make sure that you do some kind of physical activity and don't become sedentary. You don't have to become a gym rat. You're gonna get used to feeding yourself and cooking for yourself. You wanna have some physical activity in there. Number 4, you will fail. Whether it's an assignment, whether it's a class, whether it's a test, whether it's an assessment, you are going to fail something. If you are in high school and you've been used to making good grades all your life, get ready for college to humble you. I don't care what major it is. I've heard people from all majors say that college has humbled them. Go in college with an open mind. I'm not saying that go in and be like, oh, I know I'm going to fail this. Just keep it in the back of your mind. Coming from somebody that was basically an average student in college, you will fail some stuff. 5, stay away from the Greek men, because it ain't nothing good that comes from them. I'm not gonna slander all of them, but the ones from my school, the ones from Middle Tennessee State University, don't mean nothing but trouble. If you plan on going to Middle Tennessee State University, just know that these Greek men have another agenda when they come up to you and try to talk to you. So just think about that. 6, go to parties. Go to parties. I said this in my party advice video a long time ago. Go to parties. I've met some people at parties that I follow on social media, and we still talk to this day. Like, we're not friends or anything. Like, I still keep in touch with them. It's fun. Just go. It's something to do on the weekend. 7, it's not about how you start, it's that you finish. I started college in 2017, and long story short, I didn't start taking science classes until my sophomore year, and then I failed a few classes. I was taking unnecessary classes, but guess what? I still walked across that stage. So even if life gets in the way, if you feel like quitting, if you quit a year, if you take a break, that is just fine. Do not let your parents, do not let your family make you feel bad if you did not finish college in 5 years. Now the norm is for people to finish in 5 years. If you have to go 1 extra semester, 2 extra semesters, it does not matter as long as you walk across that stage and you get that degree. Number 8, do not live with your friends. I lived with one of my friends freshman year, and I lived with 2 of not my friends anymore, senior year. Let me change that, because live with your friends, because if you live with your friends, you really know who your friends are. In my case, I moved into those apartments with some friends and I left without any. So live with your friends at your own discretion. You really know who somebody is when you live with them. 9, get an iPad. Nowadays, get an iPad and you can get a pencil with it. I really suggest that you get an iPad and get an Apple Pencil. It does not have to be an Apple Pencil. I got this pen. This pen was $35 on Amazon. I really enjoyed writing down my notes on my iPad. I didn't have to keep any paper with me. I didn't have to keep any notebooks, any pencils. All I had to do was make sure my pencil was charged up. Now I have the 9th generation and it's like $300 at Best Buy. Number 10, be ready to experience changes in yourself, especially if you're going to college straight out of high school. You're basically gonna grow up in college. I turned 18 like the first week of college. I was basically still 17 when I was in college. And when I graduated, of course, I am now 22. I'm so glad the mistakes that I made were able to be fixed and I could go on with my life and I could learn about it, versus me being in the real world and then making mistakes that are to my detriment. If you knew me when I was 18, like, you do not know me anymore. I'm a totally different person than I was back then. I was so wild and crazy. I thought I was the shit. College and life itself have just really humbled me. Drink responsibly. This is a big one because alcohol is everywhere. It's at parties, especially if you become friends with upperclassmen over the age of 21. A lot of people feel like they can drink and drive. It's not a good thing. Like, I enjoy drinking. I love drinking. I want to be a drink. Have a drink after I finish this video. Be careful where you drink and be careful who you are drinking with. Do not let these people convince you to live off campus. Technically, at my school, living off campus is cheaper, but it's really not cheaper because you have to pay rent, you have to buy your own groceries, and you have to pay for any other stuff you have to. Technically, living off campus is not cheaper. The only reason why people want to live off campus is just so they can drink and smoke and host parties. Number 13, learn how to cook. Not go your entire college career without learning how to cook. Nobody really taught me how to cook. I just kind of started like putting stuff together because I was tired of eating fast food on campus. I ate fast food my first 2 years of college. Junior year was when I was really experimenting with my cooking skills. Now, I really be whipping it up in the kitchen. It is okay to kiss your professor's asses and beg for points. It's all about your performance in the class. If you come to class, if you ask questions, and that professor is going to know who you are, and then at the end of the semester, if you're lacking in some points, then they will be able to help you. Number 15, ask for help. My pride was too high, but when I got to college, I have any problem asking for help, especially when it comes to academic things. I'm emailing the professor, I'm blowing up the professor's email because it's their job. Ask for help, look for a tutor, YouTube videos, do anything that is going to be able to help you. Try the Pomodoro Method if you are having trouble focusing. So when it came to schoolwork, I had trouble focusing because I didn't care about it. I would dedicate 1 hour or 2 hours to doing whatever I need to do without distractions. Pomodoro Method is 25 minutes of hard work and 4 minutes of break, and then 25 minutes of hard work and then a break. If you do 4 sessions of 25 minutes of hard work, you would have worked for 2 hours. You don't have to do 2 hours. 3 Pomodoro sessions is like an hour and 25 minutes. So if that'll suffice, that'll work for you. Or if you only need 1 or 2, that's fine. Try to carve out at least 25 minutes. 17, walk the campus before you go to class. If that means that you have to move in early to do so, then do that, because some campuses are hard to navigate. Professors only give you a grace period for like the first week. Number 18, you do not have to get to know your roommate. As long as there aren't any problems, you do not have to talk to your roommates. Number 19, don't procrastinate. You're gonna dig yourself in a hole. It's gonna be hard to get out that hole. Trust me, I know. I've gotten myself in holes and I have gotten myself out of holes. Number 20, do good in your classes in the beginning so you do not have to scrape for points in the end. I've done this several times. I don't want you to do what I have done. It's hard, especially if these professors do not curve anything. Number 21, that people from your hometown will think that you are better than them. Number 22, embrace your connections with people even though it might be temporary. I have met the most amazing people. Don't go into college thinking that everybody's supposed to be your friend. Some people are meant for a season. Some people you're only meant to go to parties with. Some people you're only meant to sit down and study with. Some people you take a class with, you get real cool with them, you never see them again. And everybody's going their separate ways. You might have a class with somebody and they are 2 semesters away from graduation, and you might have another class with somebody that just got to college. 23, learn how to do your own hair. I'm saying this because I'm a Black girl. I started doing my own hair because I was broke. 24, realize that you will feel alone. Being alone isn't bad. You learn a lot about yourself when you're alone. Number 25, try new things. I have written down, dye your hair, try a new aesthetic, get a new hobby, just reinvent yourself. You can be anybody or anything you want to be. Number 26, accept that childhood is over. High school is over. You're leaving your teens, you're entering your 20s, and a lot of stuff is going to change. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about other people. One thing I did learn in college was to persevere. Keep going no matter how you feel, because the end goal is graduation. People like to talk about college being a scam, but I graduated. I went to college and I graduated, and I am proud of me. At the end of this video, I hope y'all enjoyed my freshman advice from a college grad. All my social media will be down in the description box, as well as videos that I have uploaded in the past. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next video.